there and see what happens. Question 39. Okay, can you see it, B?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right.
Okay.
I'll leave you alone. Let's see if you can come out with the answer. And T, please read along with her.
Okay. Who has the prior?
Oh, wait. You have to get the.
I have it.
Okay.
I'm gonna underline lien because now I know that I'm in lien. So A, the aunt, because a judgment lien is subordinate to a mortgage lien. Judgment lien subordinate to a mortgage lien. I don't think that's true, so I'm gonna cross it out. The aunt, because she is a mortgage, she is a mortgagee under a purchase money mortgage. Mortgagee, meaning the company, whoever lends the money. And if she is a purchase money, then she has priority because it's a PIMSI. So I'm gonna leave that. The creditor, because its judgment lien was filed first. Well, I like that, filed first. I'm gonna leave depending on the facts. The creditor, because the aunt had a duty to make a title search of the property. I don't know what title has to do with lien, so I would cross that out. And then I go to the top to read the facts. A creditor received.
B.
Yes.
Read every word in that sentence again on B. The question B, read it again.
The aunt, because she is a mortgagee under a purchase money mortgage. Am I supposed to see something to be able to strike it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see, I'm not making the connection because if she's a mortgagee, well, who cares, right? That just because she's a mortgagee doesn't give her priority. Oh no, it does give her priority because it's a purchase money mortgage, right?
No, you misunderstand the word mortgagee. Who is mortgagee?
The company, the bank, whoever lend the money.
Read it again.
The aunt, because she is a mortgagee under a purchase money mortgage. Oh, so she can't be the bank?
Yeah.
Okay. Not even if she's the one who lent the money? Will there be a scenario where she makes the...
If she's the one who lent the money, then she's a mortgagee.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't cross it out because...
But she's an aunt. So she's not
a company.
She's not a bank.
So cross it out.
I think so, because the mortgagee is the lender.
Yeah.
When you loan money, you are?
The mortgagee.
No, when you loan money, you are the mortgagor.
I think the borrower, the mortgagor.
When the word mortgagee is an exception to O and E.
Okay, now I'm confused.
When you go to the bank and you borrow money, are you a mortgagee or are you a mortgagor?
The mortgagor.
Read number B.
The aunt, because she is a mortgagee under a purchase money mortgage. Oh, I see what you mean. They're that's what they're testing me on, whether I know mortgagor and mortgagee. Okay, I see. Gotcha. I just thought that maybe they were saying that she was the one who lent the money. That's why I didn't cross it out. But I understand what you're saying.
Wait. Remember, you gotta be familiar with the bar examiner, the way they test it.
Gotcha.
They would use bank. They would use creditor. They won't go aunt.
Gotcha. I see.
And also, what is a purchase money mortgage?
So a purchase money mortgage is when You're given money, you borrow money to purchase a home.
Right? But purchase money mortgage is one of those that we learned last night, that are the 8 liens that can penetrate
A homestead.
a homestead.
Gotcha.
All right.
Yes.
So if I'm right,
C is the answer.
is the answer.
Okay.
So first of all, be familiar and have a lot of guts. The way the board examinee give title, give parties. They do the same title and they do the same parties over and over.
I understand now. I see why B, I cross it out. I was just trying to reason with it and keep it there, but
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. They want you to do that.
yeah.
They don't want you to strike. Now let's say on the exam, you now have C left.
Mm-hmm.
Should you go to the next question or should you just move on?
I would read the facts. I don't know.
You would do it
If I had time.
unless you run out of time, then you're gonna move to the next one.
Makes sense.
You want to use it like a catch up.
Okay.
Why do you need to do it again, Mr. V? Because you are striking without reading the facts.
Right.
That's pretty 80% correct, 90% correct. But if you have the time, why not see if you are for sure?
Okay. Makes sense. A creditor received a valid judgment against a debtor. Creditor, valid judgment against a debtor, circle debtor, and promptly.
Let's go back, B.
Uh-huh.
There's another thing that you don't have in your brain.
What's that?
Who has the proprietary liens, right?
Give me 1 second, Mr.
Who
B.
has the
Sorry, my dog. Okay. Who has what?
It's not just you say, well, the important word here is lien. That's not true. The important here is prior liens.
Okay.
So remember, a lien, okay, remember the concept. In common law, first in time,
First and right.
first in right, okay? And they don't really test you on that. They test you on a statute.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have a lien, who come first? The word prior is a good, it's a good thing that you know that,
Yeah,
that you have to break down the knowledge lien, raise notice, right? The 3 of them. Do you remember 3 of them? Notice is the first one.
Race notice and race.
Yeah. You see it? So whenever you see liens, put that 3 jurisdiction in your brain right away. Put it right away in your brain. Notice that is good if you, that's for good for a bona fide purchaser, right? No recorded needed. Raise notice is the bona fide guy plus record.
Right.
Right. Go back to the first one. The first one plus record. Raise notice, raise mean record. And you have to be a bona fide. The third one is raise. Doesn't matter. I record first, I win. So whenever you see the lecture today is whenever you will be tested on lien and on proprieties of liens. And you also you're going to be tested on money because you're going to have a whole bunch of lien holders, who going to get paid first? You see it? Money. What is there any? If there any left money over, who going to get it? Okay, that will be on the exam. Okay, so on right now today, whenever you see liens in your brain, notice, raise, and raise, and the distribution, whatever left over, if any.
Okay.
That's the lecture for today. Now we read on the top a creditor.
Okay. A creditor received a valid judgment against a debtor and promptly and properly filed the judgment in the county. So he filed, meaning that he recorded. So I guess I'm gonna put creditor number 1 here first.
Good, good.
2 years later, the debtor purchased land in the county and promptly and properly recorded the warranty deed to it. So land, I'm not going to underline anything. Subsequently, the debtor borrowed $30,000, underline the money, from his aunt, signing a promissory note for that amount, which note was secured by a mortgage on the land. Okay, that is important. So secured by the mortgage. So I would underline that to the aunt. She's now another party. The mortgage was promptly and properly recorded. So she is now number 2. Second. The mortgage was promptly and properly recorded. The aunt failed to make a title search before making the loan. The debt, is that like the bar examiner interjecting something that doesn't matter?
Mhm.
Yeah, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so that's a red herring. The debtor made no payments to the creditor and defaulted on the mortgage loan from his aunt. So just he defaulted. A valid judicial foreclosure proceeding was held in which the creditor, the aunt, and the debtor were named parties. A dispute arose as to which lien has priority. A statute of the jurisdiction provides any judgment properly filed shall, for 10 years from filing, be a lien on the property then owned or subsequently acquired by any person against whom the judgment is rendered. A second statute in the jurisdiction provides no unrecorded conveyance or mortgage of real property shall be good against subsequent purchasers for value without notice who shall record first. So that tells me it's a race notice jurisdiction.
Yes, yes.
Race notice. Okay. Who has the prior lien? Well, I already know, I labeled it. It's the creditor. C. Well, okay, let me go through the answers to make sure they're wrong. The aunt, because a judgment lien is subordinate to a mortgage lien. Well, I know that's false. That's not true. The aunt, because she is a mortgagee under a purchase money mortgage. No, she's not. He bought the land and then he borrowed. C, the creditor, because its judgment was filed first. Yes, I like. And the creditor, D, the creditor, because the aunt had a duty to make a title search. No, that's wrong. D is wrong. That's just interjection of the bar examiner. So my answer is C.
And also, we just apply the law. Okay, we don't feel sorry for her for anything. Right. The law is no unrecorded conveyance or a mortgage of real property shall be good against subsequent purchaser for value without notice. Who shall first record? That's the law right there, and that's raised notice. And according to that law, you have to be a bona fide purchaser and you have to record it first. And the creditor is a bona fide purchaser, he recorded first. The N is a bona fide purchaser, but she recorded second. Therefore,
And
C is correct.
she has notice, right? Inquiry notice of the prior lien. Because the creditor filed.
That's right. That is correct. So C is the answer. Let's see if Bianca right.
C, correct. This is a race notice jurisdiction which protects a bona fide purchaser for value without notice who records first. The creditor filed first, giving the aunt constructive notice of the judgment lien. Accordingly, the judgment lien has priority.
Yeah. Let's tell